Is going on, guys? Espresso Shucko here, and today I am taking a Zacian and Mudsdale Series 11 team to the Series 11 VGC ladder. Nailed it. Okay, so anyways, in all seriousness, I tried Zacian out for the first time in Series 10. I quite liked it. As for Mudsdale, I used to run it a little bit in Gen 7. So back in the days of early Gen 7 at that. So when it was just Sun and Moon, I liked it there. And now Dynamax is a thing in Gen 8. Shocker. I want to try out Mudsdale with Dynamax. I have high horsepower and Iron Head to get access to Max Quake and Steel Spike to boost my defenses. And I have a very nasty little surprise, because I feel like playing around with some roulettes here, and we have Swagger Thundurus. The idea here is Mudsdale has the own tempo ability, it prevents confusion, it also blocks out Intimidate too. So, we're going to boost up Mudsdale's attack in theory with Swagger, because Swagger has 85% accuracy. We're going to Dynamax Mudsdale, and it should be a good time. Two problems though. Okay, three problems. First, Swagger has 85% accuracy. Two, Sun teams, specifically Venusaur, are running around. So that's something Mudsdale has to watch out for, because it is slow. And three, this builds off of the Venusaur point. Sleep Powder. I do have to watch for Sleep Powder, but we have Tapu Fini with Misty Terrain to try to prevent the Sleep Powder, so we're going to go with that. We have an Assault Vest Rillaboom, which is going to stack nicely with Thundurus, because Thundurus has Scary Face. So my idea here is if I run into any Shadow Riders, we're going to Scary Face them. Rillaboom is EV'd to outspeed a -2 Calyrex and go for a knockoff. We have Arcanine for some bulky fire support with Snarl and Scorching Sands. And lastly, we have Zacian. And one note I want to make is Psychic Fangs. The idea here is if I run into something like, say, Grimmsnarl or G-Max Lapras, this is to break Screens and Aurora Veil with Psychic Fangs. It's good. It's some fun little attack. We're going to try it out, and let's jump into the campaign to entertain. Okay, so we have a Kyogre team. Probably a good thing that I don't have the Xerneas Sun team here, but anyways, we have a Kyogre team. They have Indeedee, they have Kyogre, Urshifu, Regieleki, Grimmsnarl, and Dragapult. So let's see. Scary Face off Thundurus looks like it might be good. Regieleki I like Deceive, because now I can hit that with my Rillaboom. I feel like maybe Grimmsnarl is going to have Thunder Wave or Scary Face support. And aside from the Kyogre there, Mudsdale does not look bad at all. So, let's see. How do I want to lead this? I feel like maybe Thundurus and Rillaboom. Thundurus Mudsdale might not be bad either, because I also have Eerie Impulse on Thundurus. Okay. I think maybe Thundurus Mudsdale, Rillaboom in the back, and I think maybe Zacian in the back. So, Scary Face support is going to be great for the -2 speed drops. Eerie Impulse is going to be nice. They do have Psychic Terrain with that Indeedee, but at least I can Swagger myself. I can Swagger myself, get some boosts in the Mudsdale. Let's see. It is Grimmsnarl and Kyogre. So, Eerie Impulse off Thundurus looks great here. We can maybe cut Kyogre's special attack in half right there. Mudsdale can get big. We can go for a Steel Spike, maybe into Grimmsnarl. If they try to fake out Thundurus, that's very concerning. But if they go for a Reflect instead, that's great. They can Scary Face my Mudsdale, but at the same time, that's not a problem. They can Scary Face Thundurus, but I have priority with Prankster. So, ooh, they're going to withdraw Grimmsnarl. Okay, that's good. Indeedee? Yeah, it's Indeedee. Okay. Probably should have max guarded, but that's okay. If they Water Spout and I'm Dynamaxed, I might live. I might get my weakness policy at least. They max Geyser, I might die. Yeah, I might die here. Let's see. Okay. So, big whale, or whatever coyote you're supposed to be. I think it's a whale. I feel especially brave with Mudsdale here, but anyways, we're trying it. There's no harm in trying. I have Rillaboom. I still have Rillaboom. Yeah, yep, that's right, Cat. I have my Rillaboom. Okay, let's see. No, Max Guard would have been big brain play right here, but it isn't. Okay, so we attempted the Eerie Impulse. Please live this, Mudsdale. Please live this. Nope. Yeah. Okay. That's a wee bit concerning for me. No more Max. But we got Rillaboom. It's not entirely hopeless. We still have Rillaboom. They can follow me with Indeedee, though. But I think what we do here, I think we Thunderbolt Indeedee, and I feel like the follow me is pretty blatantly obvious, but I'm still going to Grassy Glide into the Kyogre slot. I'm going to Assault Vested Rillaboom, so maybe that helps. Yeah, I have my Assault Vest. And plus, if I double into Indeedee here, that should be... nope, that's... I should have won for the knockoff. Because Indeedee lived there. Okay, so this Max Geyser's probs going into Thunder. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's fine. I've been in worse scenarios. Yeah, I've been in worse. I still have my Zacian. That's the big thing. I still have my Zacian. I think I protect Zacian here. I think I go for a knockoff into the Indeedee slot. And then... I mean, if Kyogre Max Hailstorms Rillaboom, that's really bad, but anyways. On the off chance Indeedee goes for a protect, I'm going to try to knock off the Kyogre instead. On the off chance. We'll see. And then that way too, if they do go protect and I hit Kyogre, at least then I get some damage. Behemoth Blade actually will shred Grimmsnarl. And plus... Oh, they're going to withdraw Indeedee. Okay, that's great. I am going to get the knockoff that I wanted. So that'll be a little bit of chip damage into Kyogre. I can go for a Grassy Glide into Kyogre. Okay, they're gonna withdraw. Okay, that's fine with me. So they might try bringing Indeedee right in. So I think what I can do is Behemoth Blade into Grimmsnarl, and I still go for the Grassy Glide and Kyogre. I think that's the play here. Now they can get my Zacian with a Scary Face or a Thunder Wave, which could be really bad. Oh, they're going to withdraw Kyogre. Okay. If this is Indeedee, that's fine, because I'm going to pick up the KO. And depending on what they do with Grimmsnarl, I might even get the Grimmsnarl KO, which is nice. Reflect. Okay, I have the Psychic Fangs for that exact reason. Let's see. This should be a clean KO and a Grimmsnarl. I didn't see any bad berry or whatever it's called, the steel producing berry. So Grimmsnarl's down. Indeedee should be going down here too, which is big. I have a +1 Zacian on my hands now. Or still at +1 Zacian. I'm slowly pulling it back. The Eerie Impulse would have been nice, but the problem is Kyogre and Indeedee. I rushed a little bit too far into that one. So, Urshifu is a tad concerning, but I'm faster than Kyogre. I can even maybe go Psychic Fangs and Grassy Glide, double into Kyogre. I feel like Urshifu is maybe Focus Sashed. They're not protecting, which is nice. We're gonna get rid of the. Ooh, that did major damage. Okay, that's a crit. That's why. Kyogre held on though. I thought that was a clean KO, but hey, we got the crit. That's nice. And we're gonna pick up Kyogre, so this is going a lot better than I initially thought. I'm very happy with this so far. Rillaboom is slower than Urshifu. That's fine. That Wicked Blow did nothing to my Zacian. So I think we go Sacred Sword into Urshifu, and I think we go Grassy Glide, and that should be enough. If this is Focus Sashed, that's great. And yeah, my opponent forfeits. If you're my opponent, I think you're probably frothing at the mouth, but hey, it worked. It worked out in my favor. Zacian is that strong. Good game to my opponent. Alright, we have a Dusk main Necrozma team with Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, Dragonite, Hippowdon, which that's pretty cool, and Primarina. So, I don't want to make the same mistake as last time, but at the same time, that still looks pretty good. I gotta be very weary of the Rillaboom. The Primarina probably as well. But if they're looking to bring Trick Room, that's great for me. I think we're gonna go Mudsdale Thundurus. No, well, I can't see. Thank you. Arcanine looks like it could be pretty good. I wouldn't mind intimidating the Necrozma there. And yeah, I think, all things considered, we can round this out with Zacian in the back. In theory, the plan is Mudsdale's going to get a quick KO or two, and then we'll let Zacian clean up. Look at you go. Look at you. Look at you sitting prim and proper. Okay, so, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. I want to make this work. Hippowdon and Primarina. Alright, so we got Thundurus, we got Mudsdale. Sandstream is okay. I don't have any Focus Sash users on the team. I feel like Hippowdon goes for Yawn. Do they have anything with Psychic Terrain? No, they don't. So, I feel like we protect Mudsdale here. And I think we Eerie Impulse Primarina. This time I'm actually checking to make sure there's no Psychic Terrain. We got the Protect for Mudsdale. We're going to get the Eerie Impulse into Primarina. If I'm right, I'm pretty sure they go for Yawn with Hippowdon here. Oh, there's Hydro Pumping my Thundurus. Yikes. That's gross. Stealth Rock. Alright then. Wasn't expecting to see Stealth Rock in a doubles match, but hey. Whatever floats your boat. I think here... I think maybe we try to get the Swagger off. And I think we go for the... high horsepower into Primarina. And I think we Swagger. If Hippowdon goes for Yawn into Mudsdale, I don't want to burn my max right away. I don't have to worry about Stealth Rock doing too much damage to Zacian, but Thundurus, on the other hand, is something I need to be weary of. The nice thing, though, is the Eerie Impulse, cutting Primarina's special attack in half. That might even make them want to withdraw. Of course, I missed my own swagger. Is that Hydro Pump into Thundurus again? It is. Okay. So they're probably assuming I'm weakness policy, which I am. But anyways. Thundurus is going to live that, no problem. They did yawn my Mudsdale. Okay. So that's a good amount of damage, all things considered. Now then. Who did I bring again? I brought Arcanine and Zacian. I think we're gonna... Alright. I kind of want to Iron Head and Max Lightning. I should be able to pick up Primarina at this range. And with them withdrawing, that's fine. Grimmsnarl, okay, cool. So, we're going to get a very useless but awesome bonus right here with the terrain. Thundurus is at half its health right here, which is not great, but in theory, we're going to get electric terrain here. Mudsdale is going to stay awake, and now I can Iron Head this Grimmsnarl. I think that's alright. And then that way, Hippowdon doesn't force me to switch out. It does make a problem for that, though. That is one slight problem. I think we'll high horsepower Hippowdon, and we'll go for the Max Lightning into Grimmsnarl. If we pick that off, that's great. We know Primarina's in the back. Zacian is way faster than that. If Necrozma's in the back, I would love to get that Intimidate drop into it with Arcanine. So, let's see. I'm alright with the Reflect, because I'm special Thundurus, not physical. And my only move that I can do damage with is Max Lightning. So, anyways, we're going to get rid of Grimmsnarl here. We got the Psychic Fangs on Zacian. We can break through that. Yon's not going to do anything from Hippowdon. That's good. Okay. So, Thundurus is a sitting duck, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. There's Primarina. We're going to protect Mudsdale this turn. Thundurus is doing nothing, but at the same time, I'd rather not take a Hydro Pump from Primarina into Mudsdale at this range, especially since Mudsdale isn't maxed now. Okay. Ideally, what happens is Thundurus goes down here. And then I can bring in Zacian and let Zacian go for a nice, juicy Behemoth Blade into Hippowdon. I find that so weird, too, with the screen, with how low Mudsdale is when Protect happens. Okay, so they went for... Oh, they have Slack Off. This looks like a single set for Hippowdon. Which, that's okay. It's not It's not bad per se. I mean, they stalled out my Dynamax effectively. They have means of HP recovery. What's the last move that they have on their Hippowdon? That's what I'm curious about. I think we're still going to attack Primarina with Iron Head, and we're going to attempt to Thunderbolt it. If Thundurus wakes up, that's great. I don't think I'm going to. No, it's still asleep. So that's why we doubled into Primarina there. Mudsdale. Please live this. Nope. Okay. Well, at least I got Zacian in like I want it. I want to know what Hippowdon's last move is, because it's gone for a yawn quite a few times now. I think we're going to Psychic Fangs Hippowdon. Although Behemoth Blade might do a good amount. How many turns of Electric Terrain do we have left? This is the last turn of Electric Terrain. We're going to Psychic Fangs... no. We're going to Psychic Fangs into Primarina. Yeah, we're going to Psychic Fangs into Primarina, and we're going to Swagger Hippowdon. It sucks that I missed my own Swagger on my Mudsdale. That would have been huge, getting that +2 attack boost. I'm trying to make... of course, Thundurus is still asleep, but anyways, I'm trying to make one still work. We are going to get rid of Primarina, that's good. I feel like Necrozma is their last one. The Electric Terrain's going to keep me safe, which is nice. I really want to get a Swagger into that Hippowdon. The fact that we haven't seen any damaging moves, too, is interesting. They can yawn me now, too. That's the other thing that I got to be weary of. We're going to go Thunderbolt into Necrozma just to try to get some damage. I think we've been asleep 3 turns, maybe 4 turns. I have Arcanine for the Intimidate, which is great. Now, if they go yawn into Zacian, that's a big problem. Arcanine's going to take big damage as well, but in theory, somehow Thundurus lives. I don't know how yet, but in theory, if somehow Thundurus lives, that's great, because then I can switch Zacian in for Arcanine. Arcanine's going to take the hit on its HP from the Stealth Rocks, but at least we can do some big damage in theory. Let's see. That's a very bulky Hippowdon. And they are a berry, of course they are. Okay. Thundurus finally wakes up. Do we pick the... Ooh, we do. We got the paralysis. Okay. Is Necrozma going to hit me, though? That's the question. They get the yawn into Zacian. I don't like that. They went for Steel Spike, which... Oh, I do lose Thundurus. Okay, so Zacian's going to sleep, unfortunately, this upcoming turn. But I have Arcanine. I do have Arcanine. I can Scorching Sands into the Hippowdon. Intimidate's going to be nice. At -1, Necrozma shouldn't pick up my Zacian. The problem is I'm going to have a guaranteed sleep turn. Okay, so I think we Behemoth Blade Hippowdon, and I think we Scorching Sands it. In a perfect world, Necrozma loses 1 turn to Dynamax due to paralysis. So Let's see. The Steel Spike boost is going to be a problem with Hippowdon, but Arcanine's faster. Can I KO the Scorching Sands? It's not that strong of a move, so I don't know. No. And they just Earthquake themselves to get their weakness policy. +1 Necrozma, that's very scary. And a Max Quake. Very scary. Okay. So Arcanine's gone. That sucks. Should have went for the Heat Wave. Unfortunately, that's it for this match. Zacian's asleep. They're at +1. There's... The only real way I get out of this is Necrozma gets paralyzed. And I don't think it's going to. So Hippowdon is going to heal itself. How much damage is this Steel Spike going to do to me? Way too much. That's game, unfortunately. That really sucks. A lot of takeaway. It would have been a very different tone if Swagger had hit. So if you guys want to try using that combination, remember, Swagger is 85% accuracy. I also missed Swagger into Hippowdon, so I missed it twice that match. Sacred Sword would have helped deal with Hippowdon with those Steel Spike boosts. It also didn't help that Thundurus fell asleep and stayed asleep for 4 turns. But all things considered, not something really worth getting too discouraged over. Let's look for another match. We have a Dialga team. Alright, so we got Dialga, we got Grimmsnarl, Landorus Therian, Venusaur, Torkoal, and Urshifu. So Dialga's probably got Trick Room on it if they're running Torkoal, because I don't see any other means of setting Trick Room. Torkoal, I mean, they could be just foregoing Trick Room as well, because they also have Scary Face on Grimmsnarl, which could be bad for Zacian, because I can see Dialga maxing. Alrighty. They do have Intimidate in the form of Landorus, which is a bit concerning. Okay. I think maybe we go Thundurus and Fini, with the idea being I set Misty Terrain for myself, and then I can bring in Zacian. Do I think I need Mudsdale? Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try Mudsdale. The nice thing is if I set up Misty Terrain, I can prevent myself from statusing myself with Swagger if I want to take that chance, and grounded Dragon type moves are going to do reduce damage. Or Dragon moves in general, I think, do less damage on Misty Terrain. It's the one terrain where it doesn't boost its own stab. So, we got Shiny Dialga and Grimmsnarl. So, Fini and Thundurus feel pretty good here. I can Eerie Impulse Dialga. I can maybe Calm Mind with Fini. Yeah, I like that, actually. I like the idea of Eerie Impulse into Dialga here. And if I get a Calm Mind boost, that's great. I mean, Light Screen only gives them so much of a boost. If they Fake Out or Spirit Break Fini, that's going to be a tad annoying. But at least here, what I can do is try to set up Fini here. I feel like because Grimmsnarl is on the field and they're maxing Dialga right away, I feel like they're going to try to Scary Face either Fini or Thundurus. But the Eerie Impulse is going to make Dialga very manageable. Okay, they're going to Fake Tears into Tapu Fini, so we're basically neutral at this point. Nope, I lied. That was a lot of damage. That was a huge amount of damage with that Steel Spike. Their Life Orb, okay. Okay. So Dialga's faster than Fini here. Let's see. We're going to Eerie Impulse Dialga again. We're going to protect Fini this turn. Then that way, if we can stall it max, all the better. Because that'll be 2 turns. If they can't Fake Tears me through the Protect, we'll get them down to -4. Yeah, I like that a lot. They're going to go for another Steel Spike. They're Life Orb too, so they're going to take a little bit of recoil. So I think what I can do this time is Scary Face Dialga and go for the Moonblast into Grimmsnarl, because they don't have they don't actually have a means, or they don't have Light Screen set yet, if they have it, which I don't think they do. So I think this is our best way of getting the jump on Grimmsnarl here. We'll go Scary Face to cut Dialga's speed in half, which means Fini should get the speed drop on, or the speed jump on Grimmsnarl. And I don't care about the Fake Tears there, because I'm already at -1, so -3 is not great, but +1 special attack into Grimmsnarl. There we go. I like to see a knocked out Grimmsnarl. I also like seeing a -4 special attack Dialga. All that speed is, or not speed, it's defense. That's not going to help Dialga either, because I got Zacian for you. I have Zacian for you. So, Dialga's going to shrink down. I think we Sacred Sword into that. Torkoal, okay. So I think we Eerie Impulse Torkoal here. Yeah, I think that's the big thing here. Although they could switch out Dialga or protect Dialga. They got the Landorus. I think we Eerie Impulse Torkoal regardless, and I think we go for the Sacred Sword and Dialga. They're not switching Dialga, which is great. If they go for an Eruption, I'm a bulky Zacian, so I might be able to live a -2. Sacred Sword's gotten rid of Dialga, that's fine. If I trade my Restricted for their Restricted, that's great. They've burned their Dynamax. Ooh, Burning Jealousy. How does that work with Zacian? Where Zacian... Okay, Zacian got the attack boost, technically lost her. Okay, in theory. Okay, so they've got Landorus. I have to attack Torkoal with Thundurus, because I don't have a means of actually hitting Landorus with Thundurus, so we're just going to do this. We're going to Thunderbolt you, and we're going to Behemoth Blade you. Mudsdale might not even have to come to this one. We'll see. Burning Jealousy on Torkoal is interesting, but I feel like because of Intrepid Sword and Dauntless Shield, the way how they work, I feel like my opponent would have been safer just going for an Eruption if they have it. But hey, I can't talk like I know all, because I just got to learn how that works myself, because I don't see Burning Jealousy that often. But hey, it's good tech. It is very good tech. I do like that. That's what they made for the Fire type move tutor. Okay, so is Thundurus able to... Oh yeah, we took that, no problem. Bulky Thundurus, okay. We're going to get our Berry, we're going to Thunderbolt that Torkoal. If they have Eruption, that should considerably weaken that thing's power. Let's see. 25%. Ooh, Body Press, okay. I respect the Body Press tech. The mist has disappeared. That's great. Let's see. They probably don't want to. They probably don't want to go for eruption or heat wave or burning jealousy, whatever other move, and they forfeit. Okay, they probably didn't want to go for that with the Eerie Impulse, but hey, that worked out. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching today's Zacian and Mudsdale video. Unfortunately, Mudsdale did not get to perform as well as I might have hoped it would have. Maybe to tweak the team, I'll find a way to incorporate a Trick Room setter, maybe Mimikyu, maybe even Duskmane Necrozma, maybe even both of them. That could be maybe a better combination. Zacian did very well in this video for sure. And so did Thundurus. I'm pretty happy with those two. We got to do some amazing damage to that Kyogre with Psychic Fangs. And Thundurus shut down Dialga pretty good with the double Eerie Impulse and Scary Face tech, which allowed us to get rid of Grimmsnarl with Tapu Fini. So all things considered, I'm very happy with Thundurus and Zacian's performance. Arcanine, I tried in some practice matches. I think it's on the chopping block on the roster to switch out with something. Tapu Fini definitely did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Rillaboom, I think, put on a lot of pressure against the Kyogre team, which I think that's pretty safe, but I think maybe what I would do to try to improve this team is maybe switch Zacian out with Duskmane Necrozma, and maybe switch Arcanine out with Mimikyu, or find an Ice Rider Calyrex. That said, the team did not too bad. 2-1 is not a terrible record. So some things to keep in mind too. I do have some more fun ideas that I want to try. At some point, I'm going to try Lugia. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just quite yet, but I do want to try Lugia. I have Kanto Persian ideas. I'm still trying to team build around that. I think Kanto Persian's probably coming next. I'm probably going to try to figure out a different restricted legendary. I don't think I'm going to stack that and Lugia together. I think that's a big no-no. I think they can do well on two different separate teams, especially with the idea that I want to try with Persian. So anyways, there's more to look forward to on the campaign to entertain. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.